Hi everyone, and welcome to this edition of Comet Conversation. And we are joined on today's program by two of our theater students here at Steele High School. First of all, thank you so much for being with us on today's program. And we have Kayla, who is a senior in our theater program, and you are the president of the theater group, correct?
Yeah.
And Sam, as I understand it, a junior in the program, and the president-elect will be the president of theater next year.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yeah.
Well, again, thank you so much for being here on today's program. And first of all, I love the T-shirts. The T-shirts are awesome. And I know that we just finished up the Happy Days show. And so maybe we could kind of start off, Kayla, if you want to share a little bit about the show and maybe how things went.
Well, it went really well. We had really good crowds, very responsive, very fun. On stage, we were laughing and smiling, and it was all very genuine. It took place, it's just like the TV show from the 70s, took place in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and it was such a fun time getting to recreate these characters and just have fun in the 50s and talk like them and be like the characters on the show and just bring it to life on stage.
Oh, that's great. And I know, Sam, you were the stage manager.
Yep.
Is that correct?
Yep.
For the show. So from your perspective, tell me your thoughts on the show and how things went.
So I got a more behind-the-scenes look, and I couldn't have asked for a better crew to work with. It all turned out really well. I mean, there were a couple slip-ups over the nights, but we recovered, and I think it turned out really well. I mean, no one seemed to notice when our spot went out, so that's something.
Well, thank you so much. Maybe we could talk a little bit about the theater program in general. And the theater program is such a big part of our fine arts program here in the Amherst schools. And I'm just a big believer in the fine arts and music and art and theater and all those things. And maybe you could share with us a little bit, Kayla, and then Sam, we can go to you. But Kayla, if you could kick things off with, what is it that you enjoy most about being involved in the theater program?
Well, first I want to say thank you for supporting, because that means a lot to all of us theater students. My biggest thing with theater, I've been doing theater since I was in 7th grade. I started with a community theater and then moved into high school theater, and high school theater is so different and it's awesome. I love the family aspect. We're really a big family. I call all of them my brothers and sisters, or my kids for the underclassmen. They look up to us as parents for some of us, and they call us theater mom and dad because we're all misfits kind of, and we all mend together somehow, and it brings on these shows that are just amazing. And to see so many different people working together to bring on the show, it means a lot. And to know that the hard work and the effort means a lot to the audience. That's what theater means, and the applause is all that I need to hear, to know that we've been doing the job that we need to do.
Oh, that's great. Thanks for sharing that, Kayla. Sam, so from your perspective, what do you enjoy most about the theater program?
Well, kind of like Kayla was saying, we all put in so much hard work, and I, as stage manager, I got to see the show go from a script with no writing in it to a production on stage, and it was amazing. We got a couple standing ovations, and it was just the energy those 4 show nights was it was amazing that it started as a script, And with the Dazzle Awards coming up,
yes,
we have the possibility of getting nominations.
In early May, as I understand it, correct?
Yeah, the nominations are coming out on May 1st on New Day Cleveland on Fox 8. And then the award ceremony is on the 19th at the Playhouse, and we'll be sending some students to perform there and everything like that. It's a really cool experience.
Well, again, thank you so much for not only being here today, but thank you so much for your work with the theater program. We are so proud of your efforts and the accomplishments of the theater program, and certainly we wish you nothing but the very best in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you again. And in closing, thank you to you, our viewing audience. And as always, if you ever have any questions, comments, or concerns, please don't hesitate to give me a call at the board office. That number is 440-988-4406. Again, thank you so much, and go Comets.